Alright, so this is my reflection on the memoir project I just did, and I want to start off with talking about the purpose of the project. And for this particular project, I feel like the purpose was how we learned from our experiences and how it affected us before and after the experience. So in my case, I feel like it affected me in a way to learn from failure and to be less cocky, because before I got stuck on failure a lot and would get stuck in this kind of like a pit of failure and not be able to get out of it for a long time. But then after that experience, I learned how to learn from falling and failing. And then moving on to the audience of this project, I feel like it's not just you as a teacher, but really just my whole classroom, if anyone else wants to watch. And I feel like knowing that, it sort of impacted my medium, but I think I would have gone with this PowerPoint and just a voiceover anyway, because I feel like the pictures and the voice really help emphasize what I'm trying to talk about. Similar to what we saw in the boat, with how all the images were changing as you were reading it, I feel like it helps the reader kind of picture what's going on. And then moving on to my first impressions with the technology and whether or not it was easier with this project or the media lab, I feel like it was a lot easier to do in this project, especially during the final draft, because after reading some of my reviews and critiques on the discussion board, I feel like it showed me how to relax and try to calm down when I'm doing this and not be so tense and nervous. Especially in my media lab, I feel like I was really nervous throughout the thing and didn't really know the technology, even though it's just one record button. I was a little scared of it. But yeah, I feel like I've improved a lot with this technology. Next up, we have the decisions. And this one's pretty big, in my opinion, or I guess just unique to me. Because I was really stuck on whether or not I should go with this memoir, if it's meaningful enough to other people, because some people might just be like, oh, well, he got a bad grade and is kind of upset about it, which I guess is a really short takeaway, but really it told me and taught me how to fail and how to get up after failing and learn from my mistakes. And I feel like that's more important than any of the other options I had available. This kind of ties in with challenges, especially with technology. And in my case with the technology, I had a lot of panic and worry with it, like I was talking about a few slides ago. And I think as it went on, I became a lot more comfortable with it. And I think it helped me be a lot more comfortable just talking into a voice or a camera. And I think I overcame it solely because I did it. I do it so much. I keep recording over and over again until I have a near perfect recording, and hopefully it sounds good in the last run through. But I think that's a good way to do it, just to learn after each time. And for my closing remarks, I did not switch from my media lab. I think this technology, after getting used to it, was really simple, and how it was just a record button, I think it would have been fine or perfect for what I needed. And anything I want to say before this is over, I just want to say, if my classmates are watching, I know I said that I switched essays with my classmate, and looking back on it, I realize that is very bad practice, and no one should do that. That is plagiarism. But we did it to test to see what our teacher was doing. Probably shouldn't do it in college. And yeah, that's the end of my feedback or review.